Hey, yo, the mortician, did you get the invite? Hey, yo, mortician, did you get the invite? Yo, mortician, did you get the invite? Alright. Oh, we live. It's on. No, I'm talking normal, but yeah, we can hear you. Yeah. Yeah, we can hear you. Yeah, we can hear you just fine.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. A moment ago, here was the scene. The Falcons coming out from their tunnel to the roar of all the
Yo,
folks here
we got the
in
broadcast
Atlanta.
up.
We're ready for football as these
We got the
Falcons get set
broadcast.
to match up with the New Orleans Saints.
Oh, you're quite welcome, you know.
Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Atlanta. That'll be taken
We
in
are
the end
underway
zone.
from Atlanta.
And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10 at the 9-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
They'll throw on first down with Ryan. He completes it to Julio Jones. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. A good pickup there at 22. They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. Marcus Davenport there to take him down. On 2nd and 9, Ryan complete to Jones. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. It's a gain of 16, first down Falcons. On first down, Ryan. And he hits his target. This is Luke Stocker. And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49. A gain of just 2. To throw again on 2nd down. Ryan looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And he midfield to the 45-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in
Yo,
this
no,
play.
just relax.
First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. A first down run.
Yo, Don, tell Alexa to play my favorites.
Coming up. Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play. From just shy of midfield, Breeze.
I got the
complete to his running back, Kamara. That's a big
I got the
loss
broadcast
of 3,
up.
and it brings up 3rd down. So negative
Try again.
yardage, a loss of 3 on 2nd down, and that leads to a tough 3rd
Yeah,
down.
the first you fail, try
Breeze
again.
gonna throw. And that is incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No,
Yeah, we got a lot of stuff like that going on right now.
I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. Breeze now, flush to his right. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and that will force a turnover on downs. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. Demario Davis there on the stop. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
No, that's not.
Freeman. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
They'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Cameron Jordan drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. Here we go on 4th down with Ryan. And it is incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Well, that, my friend, I guess is the definition of a head-scratcher. 4th and long, this stage of the game. What were they doing?
I just have to believe that he looked at the situation, still in the first half, decided if there was a time to be aggressive, now is it. Because there's still time to make up for it if things don't go right. Of course, a lot of questions on this one, and look, I want to go for it as much as anyone.
But 4th and long?
Yeah, I don't think I would have there. That one seemed a little bit on the irrational side.
Fans might be a little angry at that one. Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Well, already seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is, because he catches it well.
Yo, Don Myers, you still with us?
With a linebacker, a corner, a safety, they feel like he can win every battle.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
All right.
And he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24. Close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Now another timeout called for by the offense, and that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. The kick by Lutz is good, and the Saints are going to take a 3-0 lead. So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the turn.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow.
Either
not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Yeah.
Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. On 2nd down, Freeman. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. On 3rd down, Devontae Freeman. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. They'll indeed go for it with Ryan. And it's complete. Hooper And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on fourth. Now it's Ryan. This one complete to Devontae Freeman. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 15 yards, first down, Atlanta. They'll run on first down. Freeman. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, second down. Throwing on second down, Ryan. And finding the tight end, Hooper. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 27-yard line. On first down, Freeman. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. From the 22, Ryan. And incomplete. A hat tip to P.J. Williams there defensively, making sure that one didn't find its target.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
This is America.
Some highlights here.
Yes, we do. That's a really alert defense there.
It's America.
Take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Falcons have
It's America.
taken the lead. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for him. And he slings one that's incomplete. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now.
Yeah.
A run there on first down and a pretty good one of 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
There's a lot of people in here muting us. A lot of people gonna get booted, get the boot.
Pressure right. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Well, they only needed a small gain on third down. They end up getting over 30 yards. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe
a lot of people in here.
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a
Great
chance
guys, a lot of great guys.
just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over.
Dirty drop
then
it.
they get a chance to continue their drive.
Only a yard on the pickup.
A lot of great people.
Needing a conversion here on 3rd and a tough 9.
Listen, the mortician.
The NFL Audio
Alright.
Sports. Welcome back, Charles and
Listen,
I.
mortician, you will not be getting a stimulus package. You will not be getting a stimulus. I'm going to cut you off the list, mortician.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter
Listen.
number 3.
They want to know if they was getting a stimulus.
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game. Yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Unfortunately for you, you've been around me for a little while now, so you know me as well as anyone and how I look at a game. I don't ever advocate abandoning anything, but in this case, I'm going against my own thought process. You got to change it up. You got to start throwing it around a little bit, finding ways to try and move the ball because keeping on the ground.
Look, it's Donald Trump here, bitch.
Maybe get him the ball out of the passing game, a swing pass outside or something, just something to vary it up. So
Donald is back. You will not.
So here we go.
You will not be getting the stimulus package.
The pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
And now a 10th carry for Freeman. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation. Here's Freeman. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Give him 6 yards in the first down. They'll run on first down. It's Freeman. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line. On 2nd down now. It's Freeman. Give him 3 on the run there. Now
what up?
Looking at a 3rd and about 5. On 3rd down, Freeman. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. A nice pickup there, 18 yards, first down Falcons.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. A first down carry for Smith. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13. They go back to the ground with Smith. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. On 3rd down, Smith. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Ito Smith, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons push further out in front. A good, sustained drive there in this 3rd quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give
Bruce
him a nice
Wayne made
two-score
Mortician
advantage.
leave the party.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start.
This is JD. How may I help you?
The Saints offense
JD,
on the field ready to get their drive
this is
started.
me.
They're in a 13-3 hole here now as they come up on first down. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right. Tries to
Bruce
make something
Wayne
out of
in the
nothing here, and he
thing.
winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. This offense thankful, I'm sure, to have the football back, but also, Charles, after a long drive of their own, they've got to be a little weary.
Hey, it's a shame. It's a shame. It's very a shame. It's very a shame when the mortician needs a mortician.
Instead of attacking, maybe slow the tempo down a little bit. Let him catch
When the mortician needs to be
It's a 4-yard
mortified.
pick up there, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5. Now Freeman, he's been busy today. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
Here we go, Don. This is for you, boy. That's for you, Don. Touchdown. Touchdown, Don.
Falcons push further out in front. And on that long run, maybe the defense
Don, you missed it.
Caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they?
Don, you missed
and
it.
Off he goes.
Point after try forthcoming. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. Back now in Atlanta. Well, the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff
That
following
ain't
the
Bruce.
score on the final play of the 3rd quarter.
Did you miss that I scored? No, I scored again, and I made the kick. It's 20. 20.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and
That wasn't me.
away. That'll be taken in the end
Don,
zone.
that wasn't me.
And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard
I don't know who that is.
line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play.
Who want to play me in, man?
See what happens.
Throwing
to start
that motherfucker in the face.
Incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Breeze on the draw, gives to Kamara. And this
Said it
is
afraid.
a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard.
Hey,
on the
tell
play,
him
and
take a
that's gonna
ticket.
lead to a 3rd and
Take a
11.
ticket. Take a ticket and sit down. Get in line. Get in line. The line goes around the building.
Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up the 4th down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big
Take
one.
a
Might need to
ticket
just
and
put
get
that
in line.
aside and just try
Hey,
and
Don,
raise
you
his way
cocksucking
forward
ass
if he
nigga,
can.
send it.
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. To throw, it's Breeze. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. Now Ryan on 1st down. Back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's the bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense, because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Devontae Freeman. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons push further out in front. Extra point forthcoming. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for him. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards. They've got this big lead. They said, forget one, we want two. Instead, they got zero.
Unbelievable that they even attempted from the 15-yard line. What are they thinking? I do know this. When you fake one in this situation with that type of a lead, especially from the 15-yard line, oh, boy. I tell you what, meeting them again somewhere down the line, they'll remember this. Yeah, they'll think that they were trying to clown them a little bit.
Now Breeze. Flush to his right. And this is a catch by Ted Ginn. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Turn that faucet on slowly.
Escaping the pressure right. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara.
Yo.
He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking
Man,
for
the
help,
MJ,
I guess
what up?
waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill.
We're gonna play man.
Adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found
Oh, yeah, get on.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off at the 17.
Partner, we always talk about possessions.
I told you, said it, the phrase.
And now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in.
Oh, what is name? What is name? What is name?
Ryan will bring the Falcons up now, first and 10, just shy of the 30. Now it's
Yeah,
Freeman.
send it.
And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Freeman again. And able to get this one across the
I'm gonna smoke some ass in this bitch.
12 yards is the pickup, good for a first down for the Falcons. On first down, Freeman. He'll have another first down and more. And he'll get this down to the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 13.
BW.
First down for Atlanta. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Zadie's doing good. Zadie doing good.
So
He
it's
said, "Wait."
football as we welcome you back. And you'd have to
He
figure
good,
they're just looking
Zadie.
to burn these final 2 minutes away and get
He
out of here
is.
with a victory. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5.
Okay, who I'm playing? Never lose 36. Play him first. Who I'm playing first?
Down, Ryan. It's caught. Jones.
Who is that? Who I'm playing? Bruce or 36?
Jones.
Never lose 36.
39 yards. As his guys
I guess so.
continue to put this one out of reach.
I'm finna lie 5 quick off your
Catch the
ass.
slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers
Jones.
love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. And when they're on the move,
Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for him. Stocker's got it. Complete. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
and I know we brought analytics into the game, and
Who?
someone has said here that
Oh,
the data
man.
says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's Desmond Trufant, and they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. And that one, Charles,
Hey,
is just going to about wrap up
who's
what was
next?
no doubt a dominating defensive performance.
Yeah, I don't care what team it is. I don't care who you play, whether they're strong offensively or not. Just giving up 3 points in the NFL, that's absolutely a dominant performance and one that they can build on.
Never lose 36. All right.
Carry by Devontae Freeman. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down. At
I still got a nigga in, but I ain't. I can say that.
Again, they'll run with Freeman. They're going to snuff this play out
come on.
behind the line. We have not seen that much today. On third down, Ryan caught by Jones. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard stripe. They'll run it. Freeman.
Tell that nigga to Jones, eh?
First before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Yeah, 36 on me, fight a lot of fire. Pick up your ass, man.
They run. Devontae Freeman.
Yo.
And a good swarm to the football defensively
Yo,
as they
what
get
up?
him down at about the 40. The Falcons going to use the second of their
Tell
timeouts.
VW send it to me right
They'll
now.
leave them with just one
I just sent you one. Never lose 36, man. What's going on?
Send it to Bruce Wayne, man. I'm in the.
On second down, it's Freeman. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. The Falcons going to use
Man,
their
somebody put me
third
in,
and
man. They
final
doing
timeout. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Ryan. They'll set up the screen for Freeman.
Who is done, Mike?
They're able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. So here's 8. So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons.
Send it to Bruce Wayne, man.
Charles by a big second half that put this one on ice.
Bruce Wayne victorious.
Whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution and maybe doing without major adjustments, just doing them better, and that got it done in this one.
Hey, your mic sound like it's drowning. Don Myers, your mic sound like you're in water. Yo, I don't. Well, you having a lot of technical difficulties.
This damn big ass boot. This damn big ass buck. This damn big buck over here, man. Tell everybody about this. Send me another invite.
It's not gonna work. You send it to me. This ain't no making the band. Hey, 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 listen, this ain't no American Idol. This ain't no making the band. This ain't no American Idol.
You said what? Oh, there you go. AC. Them niggas up. I don't got nobody, man. I hear that nigga say, "Hey, Dama, you drunk, son?" Oh, you a preacher? You a preacher? You can preach. Preach something. Preach something.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams make their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle with Matt Ryan and the Atlanta Falcons. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City.
I'm already playing Bruce and man.
Well, conventional football 101.
Piss in the name of love. Piss in the name of love. Piss in the name of love. Piss in the name of love.
Bring it out, try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light there. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Now on 2nd and 13, Ryan. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. A nice pickup there, 18 yards, first down Falcons. Ryan gets it off to Freeman. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 14 yards there on a Falcon first down. On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. He completes it to Jones.
You gotta get them damn slant routes, man.
It's second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Oh, he's got a man wide.
No problem. Everything's good.
And he'll be brought down with a first down.
No problem.
The tackle's made at the Chiefs 39.
Hey, just don't play piss in the name of love no more.
4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And
piss
oftentimes when you talk about slinging it,
love.
you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense. And he'll take it into the
Bruce is in a game. He just won the last game by 30 points. I'm up.
And the Falcons take it all the way down the field
I'm up
and
6.
score on the opening drive. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
You've introduced me to a lot of bums.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first. Mahomes now on 1st down. Being chased out left.
What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that?
Travis Kelce, the Pro Bowl tight end, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Sammy Watkins, the intended target, and it's 3rd down. Mahomes to throw once more, eluding the pressure right. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Here we go, 4th down, Mahomes. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and that will force a turnover on downs. They'll run on 1st down. Freeman. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41. On 2nd down now, it's Freeman. And he's taken down inside the 30. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a 1st down for the Falcons. Getting the sense, Charles, are going to put big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
Ryan on the handoff. It's Freeman. Space to run past the 20. And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. On 1st down. Freeman. And he is over. Falcon touchdown. Devontae Freeman with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Falcons put on it's a fake.
No, it's not me.
Try and throw for it. And his throw is incomplete. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
That's not me, man.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Bruh, that's not me.
And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4th, turned it over in their own territory.
Yo, you see the goose eggs?
They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sideline?
Yo, BW. You got a goose egg on the board, sir.
Not necessarily to not get the 1st down or to have the defense have to hold.
He trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Well, we'll see what his offense can do. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And that is incomplete. That makes him now 0 for 2 here in the 1st quarter on 3rd down conversions.
And now they'll look to their defense because they need them to step up so they don't fall further behind here in the early going.
A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
That
They'll
look
run with Freeman here to
run.
begin the drive. Takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4.
I make the paper plates.
On 2nd down, it's Freeman. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. On 3rd down, Freeman. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down. Here we go on 4th down with Ryan. Jones has it. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 13-0 is the score after 1
Bitch,
on
fuck
EA
you.
Sports.
Bitch, fuck you.
Ryan in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. On 2nd down now, it's Freeman. And they'll be inside the 35 now.
Set your bitch ass up.
They'll run on 1st down. Freeman.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest game.
Nigga, how old these niggas is on this damn game?
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th.
Nigga run the same play over and over.
Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman. And he's got room.
Nigga run the same play over and over.
Touchdown, Atlanta. Devontae
Oh my
Freeman
God.
on his way to a monster game. 3 first
You
half
47, dude.
And the Falcons push
Your
forward.
old legs.
Extra point
On the
play
damn
should have
game.
been good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
You said you 63.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 24.
This nigga must be country or
So
something
lead
back
the Chiefs
there.
up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
That nigga country?
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Flushed out right. And he's going to keep it here. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain. One play has him up past the 40
Listen,
already.
a lot of you need to be worried about the stimulus package.
Buying time to his
And
left.
if you're going to get a stimulus,
Ball comes out, and the Falcons grab it. And some space here.
Bruce Wayne in the thing. Bruce Wayne in the thing. Bruce Wayne in the thing. He left. Who's next? Who's next? Who's next? 2-0. 2-0. Show me my opponent. Show me my opponent. I'm going through the party. Who's next? We're ready. Who's next? Yo, I'm on there. I'm going through them left and right like Goldberg. 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 Who's next? Yo, who's next? Yo, y'all came into this. Listen, y'all came into Bruce Wayne's party thinking y'all was gonna run shit. Y'all ain't run nothing, not even your damn mouth. And I was, I'm about to invite some people. Okay. Yeah, they're dropping like flies. Hey, hey, one of you Grand Theft Auto suckers, come on. Put your stolen car down and come on. If not, I'm gonna have. If y'all don't transfer over to Madden, I'm gonna have to kick you out. They're leaving. They left. They came in here and got their ass stomped out. um, yeah, but right, right. We need some people in here now, Don. All right, well, I can always make another one. I'll invite you. All right. Yeah, right. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Me too. Let's go. The mortician. Come on. Come on. Like this gonna change some motherfucker. I'm back. Listen, listen. I done beat down everybody in this room. Listen, this Bruce Wayne. I done beat down everybody in here. Hey, every single last one of y'all have got the beat down. Here. Yo, Don. Look, I'm trying to get one of these suckers to come off that Grand Theft Auto. Yo, certified, you need to put Madden in, man. Yeah, he needs to fill that blank. Somebody send it to Bruce Wayne. By the grace. Oh yeah, I know, man. I've been going through them, man. Come on. Yo, Don. This Bible man. No, ask Don. Ask Don Myers. I just won my last two. He been watching. Yeah. I've okay. I beat you. Hey, nah.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Atlanta Falcons.
Yo. He's alright, man.
A couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
I'm playing him right now. I got the broadcast up. Yeah, they were too loud, man.
They'll throw on first down with Ryan. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Limited running room as he'll get about 3 to the 21. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7.
I hear that.
This is Freeman. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. So opening drive, 3 straight runs, unable to pick up the first.
I know the fans want to see first downs, but guess what? The coaches have reasons for what they're doing. Sometimes they've scripted it, and some of these runs, while they haven't been successful now, they may be successful later on.
Well, that looked for a second like he might take it all the way, but as it stands, it's still a massive return. And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Here we go. Black 80! I got him.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. Alan Bailey in on the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 11. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
I'm here all day. Check 52. Deuce. Hey, check 24. Check 24.
Garoppolo gives to Breida. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
Here we go. 180! They can't hang with us. Go ahead.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And across the chalk. In the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Why?
And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
EA Sports Ball.
To begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. Where do they go to here?
But you don't look down at your play sheet
EA Sports
and say,
Ball.
this is what the problem is. Now let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 47.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Here we go. 180! It's 59. Mike to 59. I got you.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down.
Here we go, here we go.
On first down, here's Breida. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Here we go.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. His first catch, good for 16 and a first.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. Wait, hey, check.
Watch twins. Watch twins. Check 43.
They'll try to run with Breida. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Matt Breida with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead.
CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points get that 0 off the board. A big run there. 29 yards and a first. On first down, Freeman. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, it's Freeman.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys
Whoa. Whoa.
Throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. The linebacker Warner right there on the coverage. Well, they'll say no to the 46-yard field goal try. They're going to go
session.
They're going on 4th down. It's Ryan. And he gets this one to Ridley complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
Yeah,
15 yards, first down, Atlanta. A first chance in the red zone for the Falcons now. It's 1st and 10 at the 14.
Who resurfaced today? Who died?
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown.
Oh.
Taking it in from 14 yards out.
Oh, Cheese the family. God. Is that Cheese?
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 20.
Start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
The first play of the drive there is incomplete. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. To throw, it's Garoppolo. That'll be complete to Breida. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 1st down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards.
Watch the screen. Check, 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 check. Check, check, check.
Hey, check 24.
Breida, he'll try the right side.
Kill, kill, kill.
Desmond Trufant there making the tackle.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Breida. He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits, and those creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
59 mark.
From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
And now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. He goes full extension, and he's got it. They'll give him 8 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Ryan.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. Short throw, pick 6 right there, those linebackers. They love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Gold with the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
What do you do about it, man?
A minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Now here's a pass on 1st down. It's knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Wow, man. He pissed you off? What'd he do?
Throwing again. Ryan. And finding the tight end Hooper. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a 1st down for the Falcons. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. from the 45 on second down. Ryan. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
It is.
Like this,
It is.
and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
It's on there.
Here's Ryan. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
My man showing out now.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Less than 30 seconds to go in the half. Pretty good starting field position, all things considered. You'd think they definitely have time to get to field goal range.
Yes, and you get into the huddle or you come off the bench here and you call multiple plays because you're going to say, this is how we're going to run them in order, guys. You don't have time for audibles. You don't have time to change anything. You're trying to get the ball in position to at least get 3. They've got a great shot to do it right here.
Garoppolo now. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Garoppolo now. Only one pass has hit the ground for him. 10 of 11 thus far. It's 1st and 10.
Yo.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. And he hauls it in the end zone.
He said, "Don't quit." Hold on. Hold on.